We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton for three. The rebound by Stewart.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Cunningham. Driving inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Mathurin missing. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Halliburton. With the drive. And is blocked. Cunningham outside. From deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the wing on the left. And here's Turner from the arc. The rebound by Stewart.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
The line for the Pistons.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
The rebound by Turner.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. There's the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Here's Duran. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. The Pistons making a switch here.
For the Pistons, Killian Hayes.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Pass to Duran. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Now Halliburton. Fires from the wing. And too long on the shot.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
There's 1:47 left in the opening quarter. Hayes misses. Indiana trailing here. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pacers. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Ivy. Here's Stewart. Banked it in off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Halliburton. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And the basket by Hield.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Pass to Ivy. The three. And they recover it. Back to Hayes. Inside. Here's Duran. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Matherin. And here's Turner. And the layup is good.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Here's Bogdanovich. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Pacers out in front.
The Pistons, 8.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combine great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
McConnell, good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Cunningham. Shoots over McConnell. And it's Cunningham missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bagley sets a screen. Fires the three. And the Pistons, another three.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
The Pistons leading. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton. A fresh start for this franchise.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Indiana on offense. It's a 5-point game. Here's Smith. Out to the right wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left in the half. Hayes with it. And it's Hield picking him up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brad Ivy gets a lot of attention for scoring. But he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, BA. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He misses the free throw.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Oh, and that one, no question. Howard is down.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops. Great contest by the defender. If that's a dunk, you've got to put down in his face.
Outside heel. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. That one falls. And now it's just a 2-point Detroit lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Over to the wing. Pass to Duren. Here's Joseph. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Duren. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Indiana. Hield with the ball. Halliburton outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Joseph. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Yeah, Corey Joseph does not lack for confidence on the interior. Don't let the size fool you. The frame, the game, it's all there.
And the basket by Halliburton.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 6 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To the inside. Matherin. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8 points now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Indiana trailing here. Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. On the take. This for the tie. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Back to Stewart. Pass to Ivy. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. He nails it. And we're tied.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Greg.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Shots good by Matherin.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Jackson down low. Outside for McConnell. Here he goes. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Now you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
And so McConnell nails them both. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana leading.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
McConnell outside. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Hayes. Here's Hampton. Count it.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Nembhard. Takes it inside. Off target at the rim. Screen by Wiseman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiseman's got 6.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Nora. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Duarte. 1 minute left in the third. No good. Some solid defense from Hayes. The Pistons leading. Here's Hampton. Hayes with it. Pass to Hampton. 5 on the clock. Now Wiseman. Defended by Jackson. And it's in there. Wiseman's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
McConnell, good.
Ooh, How sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Oh, a good look from Wiseman. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 10.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's McConnell. Knocked away. Here's Hampton. Pass to Wiseman. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. The Pistons on top, up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K.
Here come your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for them.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And here's Hield. Smith outside. And stolen by Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
With that 6'11" frame, Bagley causes havoc in passing lanes and on the ball. He can have an impact on games defensively.
Turner for 3. And he can't get that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Pass to Wiseman. Outside Bagley. Back to Wiseman. Now Hayes. 5 to shoot. Here's Hampton. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Here's Matherin. Now here's Smith. Now Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Turner. From downtown. Detroit with a rebound. Detroit calls timeout.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Let's get excited.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Picked by Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play. The officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And stolen by Stewart. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. The shot misses, so Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Halliburton. And there's the drive. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Duren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The reverse slam That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Smith. And Stewart over to help. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
And here's Smith. Outside heel. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. Halliburton for three. Rebound Detroit. Now here's Cunningham. They set the screen. This one for three. Rebounded by Hield. Indiana trailing here.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Smith no good. Here's Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Smith over to help. Here's Stewart. Offensive board.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And here's Detroit. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Cunningham with the ball. So we see the Pistons get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do.
Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The Detroit Pistons come into this one, fouling lost guys to the Nets. And it's the Pistons to start out. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Shoots over Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Duran. Good work defensively by Turner. And here's Indiana. And a wide open look for Halliburton. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Ivy. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton outside. From deep 3-point range. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Cunningham looking it over. There's a screen. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Latre. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 3-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume 3-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
Now, here's Stewart. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Pistons with possession here. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Duran. Here's Ivy. Covered by Heel. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher. And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
First personal foul.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. On deep. They grabbed their own miss. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Lets it go from deep. Mathurin, good. Matherin's got 7.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Back to Bogdanovich. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Mathurin, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now, here's Cunningham. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Stewart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And so Stewart nails both of them. Halliburton on the wing. Down low. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Smith. .30 seconds left in the first quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And he's got his first chance in the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Hield right side. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as a pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because he really...
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
McConnell with it. Picked up by Bagley. Here's Burks. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Shot from the wing. Not going to go that time. And Detroit the other way now. There's the screen. Outside, Bagley. Hampton in the corner. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Burks has got 5.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Wiseman. Now Burks. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And now that's a smart play by Wiseman. He's got their offense down. He reads his teammates' movements so well.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
Driving to the basket. Just 4 to shoot. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Pistons have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Stewart a screen. Pass to Duren. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Cunningham for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton with it. There's the drive. And Halliburton slams it in.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
You know about Indiana, the Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Shots good by Duren.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Healed outside. Here's Mathurin. He's got 9. It's good. Turner's got 7.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Bogdanovich left side. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. That 3 off the mark. Halliburton outside. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A three-pointer is right on target. Catherine's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pacers. Pass to Duren. Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Ivy. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. It's a 10-point game. Stewart with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Now Cunningham. The three. Stewart misses. Pacers leading by 10. And stolen by Ivy. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Turner with the steal. Halliburton for three. No good on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Over to the left wing. And the dunk by Stewart.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
On the wing, Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton for three. Indiana again missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Stewart. Pass to Duren. Lets it go with the three. Here's Stewart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Stewart. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Here's Nora. Outside Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on James Wiseman.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Nora. Here's Nemhard. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Nemhard's got his third basket of the night right there. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
And here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Basket counts. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Wiseman, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. To the inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
McConnell. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. All the time in the world to get that one off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. Rebound, Detroit. Burks on the wing. Out to the right wing. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pistons trailed by 10 to the right side. Cunningham with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. 3 on the clock. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Halliburton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on James Wiseman.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
And he sinks the second.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Burks' shot is good. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Cunningham outside. Shoots. Pacers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Wiseman with the bucket.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And it's Turner off the drive.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Ivy. Covered by Heel. Back to Wiseman. And finished up by Wiseman.
How about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella once he gets rolling. Good luck slowing him down.
Smith for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Pistons go the other way with it. Wiseman with the ball. Pass to Stewart. Now Cunningham. Wiseman with the ball. Turner covering. Burks in the corner. No good on the triple.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Halliburton outside. Driving inside. In the corner, it's Healed. Here's Turner. Wiseman with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Wiseman. It's taken away by Smith. And a foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Smith feeling it out a bit. Now, here is Halliburton. Turner for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And so he ends up making 2 out of 3, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Detroit now. Have allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And Wiseman comes to help. Out to Turner. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Burks. And here's Wiseman. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And they'll get another chance. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Now Halliburton. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.